Hi, I'm Katie Ziskind. I run Wisdom Within Counseling here in Niantic, Connecticut, where we help anxious children, depressed teenagers, transgender young adults, and couples that really need healthy communication tools.
I'm Erina Fishlock. I'm an intake coordinator at Wisdom Within Counseling.
And we're here to talk with you about LGBTQIA+, how to be affirming to queer, transgender, non-binary, and gender non-conforming teenagers and adults. So the first thing is to notice problem behaviors. So the first sign that your teenager or a family member might be in the closet or hiding their sexual orientation would be that they're self-harming, they're cutting. Maybe your teenager has been in the hospital recently due to suicidal thinking, or has been saying that they don't want to live anymore. And these are really serious issues that teenagers are struggling with. And working with a therapist can really help identify these problem behaviors. Sometimes teens will drink alcohol, teen drinking, teen drug use, skip class, and kind of drop in their grades. And these are all signs that your teen could really benefit from working with a therapist, someone that kind of has a creative approach. And what are like some other signs that a teenager might be really kind of struggling with their sexual orientation or with their gender?
I was thinking like low self-esteem. That can absolutely be a sign.
Yes.
Decreased appetite, any changes in behavior, maybe loss of friendships, struggling to keep certain relationships in their life.
Yes, loss of friendships is huge, low self-esteem. Yeah, because a teen has a lot of interest in their friends, and when a friend rejects them, that can be such a blow. And a teen might say, hey, well, I guess no one wants to be my friend, and kind of starts to catastrophize and kind of think negatively about themselves. So, working with a therapist can really build up that inner peace and self-confidence back, and kind of be able to say, well, I have other friends I can make. So if your teen is self-harming, cutting, even skin picking, nail biting, or kind of even having an eating disorder, kind of OCD behaviors, we would love to step in and help. And then there are some teens that just come right out and say, I want to use different pronouns. I want to use they, them pronouns. And so a person that is using they, them pronouns often identifies as non-binary or transgender. So, speak a little bit about that, Erinella, if you would like.
Yeah, I think it's really important as a family member or a friend of a teen, that may be struggling with this in their life to offer support to them. It's really important that they know that they have a support system, and just to listen to them and to hear them out, to hear where they're coming from, and to offer emotional support, any type of, maybe some kind of physical support. Maybe your teen would like to, go out for a walk, try some yoga. Holistic and creative therapies are really helpful with this kind of thing. Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, going for a walk. A lot of teens, they kind of get stuck in those impulsive thoughts and kind of reactive thoughts and get frustrated and angry really easily. And so kind of that anxiety response kicks in. So going for a walk is a great coping tool. And it's also something your teen could do here in counseling with their therapist. Go for a walk on the beach. But I love what you said about, using the pronouns. It's so validating emotionally. It's also, your teen is kind of striving for independence and autonomy. And so using the name that they prefer back to them is very validating for them and can help them feel supported. Sometimes it can be hard because a parent goes through a process of grief and loss because they think they have given birth to, let's say a girl, and their child is really a transgender male, and so that can be a big process for a parent. So we do offer family counseling to bring back that playfulness and that sense of joy to your family life, and kind of restore that sense of togetherness that might be kind of missing right now from some challenging emotions. And, tell us more a little bit about the mind-body therapies. I think that's so wonderful for transgender teens.
Yeah, absolutely. As do I. I really think that yoga specifically is very beneficial because it helps one, become more in tune with their body. A transgender teen, may struggle or feel out of place in their body sometimes. They may struggle with their body image. They may not know how to perceive themselves. They may be experiencing some of that, decreased self-esteem. Yoga really helps anyone feel more confident, connecting with their body, listening to what their body needs.
So true, yeah. It's like that intuition that sometimes,
I think it really helps you to learn how to love yourself.
Yes, yeah, teens really need that. And young adults, I think it's hard sometimes with cultural rejection and oppression. It's hard, and so that self-love is such an important coping tool, and self-acceptance to say, I love me, I love who I am, I'm happy being me, versus kind of that competition of, I wish I could have that over there that someone else has. So to give a teen that sense of true self-esteem is wonderful through yoga. And at Wisdom Within Counseling, we offer these creative therapies to help teenagers release negative emotions in healthy ways. So if you're a teenager struggling with coming out, they might feel self-harming or self-injury, and that is rooted in guilt, shame, and anger. So a lot of times these creative therapies offer an alternative to those negative choices. So art therapies, yoga therapies, musical instruments, outdoor walk and talk therapies by the beach for a sense of movement and mindfulness and the fresh air. And also drama therapies. If your teen is in drama club, they might like drama therapies, this ability to act and express and release, and really just kind of personalize holistic options for them to have outlets, no matter what's going on. Maybe your teen is transgender, your family is also going through a separation and divorce, a grandparent has recently passed away, and an older sibling's going off to college. A lot of complex stressors occur to teenagers, and they're going through a first breakup. They're trying to navigate what they want to wear to school and wanting other peers to like them. So therapy could be that place where your teen can develop a sense of belonging and self-love tools. And also kind of have a coping toolbox at the end of the day when they finish their session. So any final thoughts you have?
I think we summed it up.
Yeah.
So I could have said it better myself.
Yeah. So we specialize with queer teens and adults, gender questioning teens, non-binary, pansexual, bisexual, gay, same-sex couples, any type of LGBTQIA plus component to counseling are some of our unique specialties. And not a lot of therapy practices specialize in LGBTQIA plus affirming counseling. A lot of times, whether you have an adolescent who's coming out or you're in a couple unit and you're really looking for affirming counseling, it's something where an uneducated therapist may accidentally shame or create more oppression. And so on our team, we specialize in kind of talking about LGBTQIA, queer, non-binary, transgender, and we are very passionate about gender identity issues. So often we'll work with couples where one person in the unit comes out as transgender or comes out as pansexual, or may want an alternative style of a relationship. And so we work a lot with couples who, maybe you're in a same-sex partnership and you want to have a child, and how do you go about that, and the fears that come up, and how do you talk to your parents about these steps, and how do you involve your extended family, and who are other safe people to come out to. All of these questions can be discussed in a safe place of your family counseling sessions. And having someone that loves talking about and is very passionate about talking about LGBTQ issues can be very, very helpful when you want someone who's affirming to your pronouns and to your preferred name and to your gender identity. So we love helping anxious children, depressed teenagers, and distant couples. And we have a special focus with queer and transgender affirming counseling. And if you're looking to get started, we'd love to help you. You can book a free phone consultation online at wisdomwithinct.com. That's wisdomwithinct.com. And we will send you a short questionnaire, and we'll jump on the phone with you and hear more about your unique goals, your struggles, and then place you with the best fit therapist on our team to help you reach those goals. And can kind of tell you a little bit about our yoga, walking, and outdoor counseling as well, to help you release those emotions and build confidence and calmness. So again, that's wisdomwithinct.com. Have a great day, you guys.